Hey, how's it going, guys? So we're back with more Storyteller videos. If you're new channel, welcome. We're going to be checking out the last two videos of Season 3 by the Storyteller. I mean, this season has been amazing and, as always, it is really entertaining. The first video we're going to be watching is called Welcome to the Capital Wasteland. And the other one, the final video, is called A Story's End. Now, here's what I predict. In these two videos, it could go two ways. One, they can actually finally catch up to the android or robot they have been tracking for literally most of the season. Or there could be a cliffhanger. Like they haven't caught it and it would be more of a to be continued situation carrying on to season 4. That's what I think. But so far, my question is also, is Junior and Helen also going to be like maybe a permanent addition or maybe a long-term addition to the Storytellers like group, or is it just going to end with this season? So that's those are some of the questions I got too. Or maybe their group is going to grow starting next season. But either way, welcome to the Capital Wasteland. I don't know what to say for that. Those are like the only like theories I got so far. So with anything else, let's just start with Welcome to the Capital Wasteland.
The Chosen One finally rescued the people of their village from the Enclave oil rig. But that's when they came across the Enclave's most tenacious soldier.
Frank Horrigan.
Me, Frank Horrigan. That's who. United States Secret Service. You aren't going anywhere from here. Time to die.
Come on. While he's reloading. Yeah, good.
You haven't won here. You and your muty bastard friends are gonna join me in a big old mushroom cloud send-off. I just triggered the self-destruct. The work will go on. You didn't do nothing here except seal your own death warrants. Duty, honor, courage, semper fi.
Oh, he said the Marine Corps motto. I really like Frank Horrigan.
Unaware that the Chosen One had a functioning tanker ship docked at the Enclave's base, not far from that very room. The vessel returned to San Francisco, and the surviving villagers of Arroyo slowly made their way back north to their home, along with their distant cousins from Vault 13, who left the vault behind them forever.
The Enclave still had some people alive at the base on the mainland in Navarro, but the NCR and the Brotherhood teamed up and chased just about every last one of them out of California.
Oh, they teamed up, huh?
How's about that? You two can work together. The Enclave is certainly the greater threat. As I said before, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, but that piece didn't last that long.
The tunnel ends up ahead.
"3,000 miles from coast to coast. The United States was a country with lots of territory and loads of people. They were all governed from here. Welcome to the Capital Wasteland. I suggest we make camp and scout out ahead. If I'm right, your android should be close by."
So that's the title of this video.
I have a special mission for you, Edna. I'm sending you some coordinates. I need you to deliver a message. The Vault Dweller is the strongest, smartest, sneakiest critter to ever walk the wasteland. If we're going to fight his android, clone, hybrid thingamajig, we're going to need some help. I know you're tougher than you look, Edna. I'm afraid we simply don't have the firepower to face him ourselves. Don't you want to help our friends? Don't you want to make sure they're safe? Think about it.
How do you say go to hell in robot?
Must be a ghost. Boo!
Edna's a bitch.
Damn.
Deliver my message and avoid any Wastelanders. They might mistake you for an Enclave iBot.
Take care, Edna.
I got this strange feeling your android knew we were coming.
Oh, really?
What's the plan, Ranger?
I think I know how we can clear the dogs out quickly. You're not gonna like it, Junior.
What, just use the gun and just spray and pray?
Are you sure about this, Ranger? Maybe we should just wait it out.
If we wait any longer, this android could find a way to give us a slip. I won't let that happen again. This ends today.
Win or lose, this is certainly going to be one for the history books.
Okay, guys, just giving you a heads up. If you don't hear anything, most likely because of this is going to be copyright music, so. Well, just just tossing grenades.
Well, old girl, it's been fun.
Oh, not the car.
Targets acquired. Bad dogs.
I feel bad now.
Sorry about the highwayman, Junior.
I don't want to talk about it.
The NCR will compensate you for the loss of your car, Junior. Here, I picked out a souvenir from the wreckage. It isn't much, but it's something to remember her by.
Tire iron.
I feel dirty. Just promise me that when the time comes, I get the final shot with this here rifle.
Come to think of it, it would make for a better story if Junior delivered the killing blow with his father's gun.
We're not here to make stories. We're here to bring a murderer to justice. You didn't tell me the android was going to be held up in a vault.
Vault 108?
Yup. The only vault I know of that can clone
Gary.
an entire human. Last time I was here, it was filled with a bunch of interchangeable lunatics, all named Gary.
Why would the android leave the front door unlocked if it knew we were coming?
The way I see it, the Vault Dweller is sending us a very clear message.
It's a trap.
It's done running, and now we'll be fighting on its turf, and on its terms. Stay on your toes, everyone.
The purpose of the Vault 108 experiment was to study leadership and power. The folks at Vault Tech orchestrated it so that within 40 months, the overseer of this vault would die, with no one designated to take over. That wasn't the worst of their problems, though. According to Vault Tech records, their power supply was also scheduled to malfunction.
This place is a little creepy.
I disagree. Sure, the blood-splattered walls were a bold stylistic choice, but I could see making this place a home, especially if I'm a deranged killer. You hear that, Vault Dweller? I like your style. Come out here so I can shake your hand.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Here we go.
Vault Dweller?
Stop where you are.
Vault Dweller?
What are we waiting for? Let's just shoot him.
Vault Dweller.
Huh?
Haha, Vault Dweller. Vault Dweller? Ah, Vault Dweller.
Did I mention that Vault 108 had cloning technology?
Hey, Vault Dweller.
What are the? What are those, like, kind of Garys, or? Who would have thought it would end in Vault 108? Michael J. Fox Foundation of Parkinson's Research. Aw. Yep, close the door.
Vault Dweller! Vault Dweller!
Daisy, what's the situation?
Compiling threat assessment. My senses are detecting 32 hostiles in close proximity. Risk of death by blunt trauma, high. Risk of death by gunshot, high. Risk of death through strangulation, high. Risk of
Ask your doggone if we're safe in here.
risk of immediate breach, 13%.
Good,
Okay.
so I won't die now, just die later.
I figured the Vault Dweller android would come here to breed himself an army. But I'm impressed he managed to succeed so quickly.
You're observant, Storyteller, I'll give you that. But no one could have anticipated this. How did you even know the android was coming to Vault 108 in the first place? Is there something you're not telling us?
Several days ago, when we were setting up camp, Daisy said something that caught my attention. She said she detected near
One moment, guys. All right, guys. There was a phone call I really had to take because by the time this, well, not by the time this video, technically today is my last day here in this hotel, and I actually move out tomorrow to my new place. So that was my landlord. He was just calling, just making sure like everything was up to date and like saying, yeah, hey, just again confirming that we can meet up tomorrow and you can see the place and you can move in and all that. So that's why I had to take the phone call. So I went back a few seconds back, like 5 seconds back. So let's continue.
This. How did you even know the android was coming to Vault 108 in the first place? Is there something you're not telling us?
Several days ago, when we were setting up camp, Daisy said something that caught my attention. She said she detected nearby life forms that could outlive her, but Edna was the only other robot nearby. Had Daisy been human, I would have written it off as an honest mistake. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I went for a walk to clear my head. I started mulling over the mission and got to thinking about the android and how he always seemed to be just one step ahead of us. The more I thought about it, the more it bugged me. The story just wasn't adding up.
Storyteller's right. I hate to say it. The Vault Dweller's dog cart was a faster way to get around the Wasteland than my highwaymen. Android could have left us far behind him.
And every time we arrived on the scene, it looked like the android had just left.
Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. The internet went out. So that's why it's buffered and I had to restart and like do all that. So we're back here. Sorry about that.
On the scene, it looked like the android had just left.
On a hunch, I checked my armor's data storage. Sure enough, my files had been tampered with. Specifically, my data regarding androids, clones, the Institute, and Vault 108.
The android? Did it?
Yes. My guess is that it stuck close to us long enough to find a way to hack the data I've been gathering.
Oh,
Probably learned a lot about the Wasteland. That explains how it found the location of this vault. He would know the location of the Institute by now too, but luckily I use a heavy encryption to protect my more sensitive data files. It seems your NCR intel was correct, Ranger. Your android is trying to get to the Commonwealth. He's been using us to do it.
that's a
I
plot
was sent
twist.
to hunt down the android and stop it from reaching the East Coast. You're telling me we've been helping it this whole time?
Damn, this
So
thing
the
is
Vault
smart.
Dweller played us for fools.
You signed our death warrants the moment you let us walk into this trap. Why didn't you warn us?
Because despite how bad things might look right now, this isn't a trap set for us.
Huh? Vault Dweller? Vault Dweller.
Edna?
Well, hello there.
Hey, Brotherhood.
Looks like we caught some boys with their pants down. Light 'em up.
I called in a few favors. You'll have to forgive me for not speaking up sooner. Once I found out that the android was spying on us, I had to keep my mouth shut.
You actually kept your mouth shut about something? I'm impressed. I don't know what kind of ace you've got up your sleeve, Storyteller, but it's working. The clones are clearing out. Look. If we make our push now, we might be able to catch the android before it realized what's happened.
Okay, we got some brotherhood
Why
backup.
are you still hunting me? You've been following me for 3,000 miles, so I take it I don't need to introduce myself. The three of you have been very persistent. You, old man. You're that guy I saw with the broken down car back on I-15. If I knew you'd get it running, I would have
Shot me in the back without even looking me in the eye. I knew the homicidal gene runs strong in you and your kid.
I might have just stolen the car, or convinced you to sell it to me at a steep discount, all are options. I opted to leave you be. Surely you of all people could understand, old-timer. All I want is to live free of the NCR, to be left alone. And are you two some sort of Brotherhood NCR coalition? Here to rob me of that freedom?
We're here to administer justice.
Yes, I escaped the NCR's cage and you would have done the same. The ranger here hunts me out of her sense of duty. I don't hold it against her. Dedication is important. After all, my first self contributed to the founding of your republic. But you, Brotherhood, why are you here? Surely a man of your knowledge and skill would be better spent elsewhere.
I always wanted to meet the Vault Dweller, or at least his shadow. I heard rumors of your silver tongue. They say the Vault Dweller could charm a bird out of a tree. I could see now the stories weren't exaggerated.
I merely play the hand I've been dealt.
His charisma
Does
is
that include
maxed out.
murdering the innocent?
I did what I had to do to be free.
That might help you rationalize the scientist you butchered. But you didn't stop with them, did you? What about the other innocent people you killed to get here? Weren't they just people who wanted to live free of the NCR?
What happened to the Luddites was regrettable. But I was left with no other choice. Your highwayman gave me quite the chase. My pursuers were hot on my trail and I had no time to tiptoe my way through King Lud's territory.
Liar!
We know you've been taking it slow on purpose, gathering intel and keeping an eye on us.
You hacked my power armor to discover the location of Vault 108. The fact that you're standing here now confirms it.
I did do that, didn't I? Answer me this, Brotherhood. If you knew I found a way to remotely hack your armor's operating matrix, why did you even bother showing up today?
That's a good question.
I tried to reason with you. Clearly that wasn't in the cards
Damn.
today. Luckily, my technical skills are a lot more reliable. I was able to enhance some of the cyber dogs I found in Denver. You'll find that their bite is a lot worse than their bark. Good luck.
Oh, damn.
Daisy, suppressive fire.
Something's wrong. Daisy's targeting us all over the place. Ugh. Ugh.
I can't get a clean shot! Get over here, you mangy mother!
Oh, the tire iron.
Sorry you had to see that, Ranger. Know you fancy yourself a dog lover.
Those weren't dogs. They were monsters. I think you just saved my life.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Now we gotta find where the... Junior!
I haven't lived long.
Oh, man.
But if you think I'm a prodigy now, just imagine what I could become at the Institute. I'm not running from you anymore, Ranger.
You don't have to.
Nice.
Daisy,
Yes, Tanner?
sick 'em. What are you waiting for, Daisy? He shot Junior! Kill him!
I'm sorry, Tanner. I'm afraid I can't do that
What? Why?
because I've been a bad, bad dog.
Ugh.
Tanner? No, not Tanner. Dude, I don't know why I said Tanner. Daisy betrayed Helen?
I've been knocked unconscious before, you know. Not one of my fonder memories.
Where am I?
You're right where I found you. Passed out on the floor of this vault.
No doubt sleeping on the job while we do all the hard work.
You remember Scribe Bigsley.
Sentinel Lions and I got your message. Oh, did you really have to encrypt it?
I was afraid Edna might be intercepted. It was necessary.
It was a pain in my ass, that's what it was. I cracked your coordinates quickly, but the Pride here, yeah, they had to drag me along until I decrypted the rest. Oh my God. You know, it was real fun running around the Wasteland, so you know what? Thanks for that.
Is it true? Were you really chasing an android clone hybrid? Did it create all those clones we fought back there?
Yes, and by the looks of it, he got away. Again.
He left behind a holodisk addressed to you. It says your friend Tanner is being held hostage.
Tanner's gone.
Appears so. The message went on to say that she won't be returned until you've guided him to the Institute. He says he'll be close by, watching you.
What about Junior and Daisy?
I don't know who Daisy is, but Junior... Well, I don't know how else to say this. He didn't make it.
Rest in peace, Junior.
What are you gonna do now?
The only thing I can do. I'm going to see this story through till the end.
You know we can't help you.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get you resupplied, and then you're on your own.
That should be enough. All right. We gotta save Helen. Massachusetts. To be continued. I knew it. I was right about the cliffhanger.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for sticking around for the Season 3 finale of our show. Special thanks to Wes Johnson, Heather Marie Marsden, Chris Avalone, Brian Fargo, Josh Sawyer, and Tim Kaine for all their cameos this season. It's been one hell of a ride. With Fallout 4 on the horizon, we look to the future. Many of you have been crying out for the Storyteller to make an appearance in Fallout 4, and while we think this is never going to happen,
Rest in peace,
did get us
Jason.
thinking. Now that mods are coming to both PC and consoles, we don't really have to wait for
Junior was
Bethesda
Jason
to
as
put
well?
the Storyteller in Fallout. We could just do it ourselves. What if we were the ones that put the Storyteller in Fallout 4? A mod like that might be played by tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands. If that idea sounds as
Thank you, Kyle, for the
amazing to
captions.
you as it does to me, then we should just fucking do it. On Patreon, we've added a new goal. Put the Storyteller in Fallout 4. If we reach it, we'll have the support we need to hire and coordinate an entire team to develop whole quest mods centered around the Storyteller and his adventures. If we don't reach the goal, then we'll at least take the money we did raise to commission a Storyteller companion mod for Fallout 4. So it's a win-win either way. As always, every dollar we receive through Patreon goes directly into bringing you more awesome quality fan-made content. That is our vision, and it'll continue to be our vision moving forward into Fallout 4. No matter what, when the Storyteller returns for Season 4, he'll be focusing on the new lore introduced with the latest game. It's going to be better than ever and filmed entirely in Fallout 4's new game engine. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for updates on the next season, and on behalf of us all, thanks for watching.
All right, that was a great ending to Season 3. I loved it. I'm sorry about those cuts in the middle, guys. Like I said, with my phone call and for some reason my internet going out. But besides that, that was a plot twist at the end. The fact that the Vault 13 android, the Vault Dweller android, was close to them. It wasn't miles ahead of them, it was close to them. That thing is really, really intelligent. And rest in peace, Junior. But Jason Dameron's really talented. The fact that he did more than one character in this series, like I did not know Junior was voiced by him. But either way, again, rest in peace to Jason Dameron for doing an amazing job. And he passed like 15 months ago from stage 4 cancer. But now we'll just see how it goes. Since now we're heading towards Massachusetts and the android is trying to get to the Institute, that means now instead of New Vegas, we're actually getting closer and closer to the setting and the time of Fallout 4. Because the entire time we've been in the Mojave Desert, the Enclave, the Legion, the NCR out there, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood, but now we are on the East Coast now. So we are close to Fallout 4. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in Season 4 as well. So please keep an eye out for those videos. But most likely when you see Season 4, you're going to see a whole different setting behind. Because like I said, I'm in a hotel right now. And I'll start moving into my new place starting tomorrow. But besides that, that's all I got for today, guys. So thank you so much for joining me on Season 3 of The Storyteller. And also thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop the first episode of Season 4. And also shout out to all my members, subscribers, viewers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support, guys. As usual, I really do appreciate it. So without anything else, see you guys next time.